Hello y'all and welcome back to my channel. I thought that tonight I would take you through my workday night routine. I just got home and it is currently at 5:35. I did stop at the grocery store on the way home, which I don't typically do on a weekday, but I do need a few essential things for my lunch tomorrow, so I had to make the stop, but it's fine because the grocery store is really close to my work. Also, please excuse my very red face because I just came in from outside and it's 115 degrees out right now, so my body is overheating. But yeah, I'm just gonna take you through a typical work night in my life, how I unwind after a day at the office, and how I also prepare myself for the next day and set myself up for success. But first things first, let's start off with the miniature grocery haul. Like I said, I didn't need that many things. The main thing that I needed was lettuce because if you guys don't know, I make a salad every day for work, and lettuce to a salad is kind of essential, so I needed to pick that up. I would have gotten it in my grocery haul on Sunday when I prepped for the week, but they were all out of lettuce. What are the odds? So I got some romaine lettuce. I also just needed some more veggies in general, so I got some bell peppers. I was really craving strawberries. If you don't know, I like to put these with a Cool Whip, light Cool Whip. It is so good. You add a couple of mini chocolate chips. It's the perfect light dessert. And then I randomly got some sliced deli turkey. I thought that some wraps or sandwiches this weekend would sound really good. And lastly, this was a last minute decision, but I got a rotisserie chicken. I wasn't planning on getting this, but I saw it and I thought that this would be really good as my protein for the rest of the lunches for the work week. And also, I didn't thaw any meat out of the freezer for my dinner tonight, so I'm actually gonna eat this tonight since it's already warm as well. So that's everything that I got. It was like 6 things. Almost every day, the first thing that I do when I get home after getting in comfy clothes, of course, and setting down all of my stuff is make dinner. So that's exactly what we're gonna do because I did stop at the store. It's already a little bit later and I am definitely hungry for dinner at this point. Like I said, we're gonna be using the rotisserie chicken for dinner tonight, and I'm going to be making barbecue chicken flatbreads once again. This is definitely a staple for me because it's really easy to make high protein, especially with the chicken. There's some protein in this pita as well, then also of course the cheese, and it's very macro friendly, especially when I do the no sugar added barbecue sauce. So this is just a staple in my diet and I love it. Normally I do pre-plan what I'm doing for dinner ahead of time before I even come home. It's something that I'm thinking about earlier in the day. I'll just think through the different ingredients that I have in the fridge, which are pretty typical for me. I always buy kind of around the same things. I'm a creature of habit. I can eat the same thing over and over. So I just think about what I have in the fridge and piece together what I want to do for dinner, and usually I'll take a piece of meat out of the freezer, whether it's hamburgers or chicken breast, something like that, put it in the fridge so it can thaw out during the day, and then I'll just plan my dinner around whatever protein I choose in the morning. Today we're winging it a little bit more than usual, but I definitely recommend doing that if you work in an office job because there is no worse feeling than coming home after work and having no idea what you want to do for dinner. Planning my dinners this way has made it so easy to stay on top of my macros. I do still track my macros, by the way, and it just really helps me stay on track with my goals. It is basically nearly impossible for me not to snack while I am cooking dinner, and I'm really trying to not have something like chips and salsa every single night, so I'll often snack on pickles. This is my favorite 0-calorie snack. I am a huge pickle girl. I know there's a lot of people out there who really detest pickles, but that is not me. So I'll just snack on pickles while I'm waiting for my food to cook, and it really satisfies my salty craving. I almost never crave sweet things, always salty, which is why I go for pickles because they're like 0 calories, it's a vegetable technically, and it really satisfies that salty craving without eating something like chips. I always like to set the mood for the night by lighting a candle. I feel like it just really elevates the experience and makes it really relaxing. Look at that. Looks gorgeous. I also added on jalapenos at the end because I love a little bit of pickled spicy factor. For the longest time, I used to tell myself that I wasn't allowed to eat pizza anymore because it wasn't healthy, until I discovered making my own healthier versions of pizza at home. This is just one variation that I do, but I also do still make a pepperoni pizza, which is my absolute favorite. But that just comes to show that you can definitely make a slightly healthier version of all of your favorite foods. You don't have to completely cut them out of your diet, because restriction is only going to lead to binging, and I definitely would eat a lot of very unhealthy pizzas because I would restrict myself for so long. So I'm really happy that I found a nice balance, and this is a version that I love doing because it's so high in protein while still tasting absolutely delicious. And I do love dipping my barbecue chicken pizza in buffalo sauce because I do in fact have an addiction. It has stemmed since childhood. I just love buffalo sauce on pretty much anything. 10 out of 10, delicious. And now I'm gonna watch some Netflix. The next stop in my night routine after I finish eating dinner and watch a little bit of TV is always content editing. So right now I have a TikTok that is mostly ready to go, but I do need to do a voiceover for it, so I'm gonna do that right now. This is also the time where I'll edit YouTube videos, other TikToks, surf through brand emails, things like that. Since I do work on weekdays from 8 to 5 every day, I do need to prioritize this time in the evening in order to ensure that all the content gets done and edited. Editing does take a little bit of time, even if you're well practiced and good at it. So usually a lot, somewhere between like 30 to 45 minutes each evening into doing this. Okay, that was really quick tonight because I only had to do the voiceover portion, when normally I have to do the editing as well, or I have plenty of a YouTube video to edit that I could go on for hours. But I'm already done with that, so that's good. Now I have more time to do some cleaning tonight. Definitely the most exciting part of the evening. No, but seriously, I do need to clean up the kitchen a little bit. There's definitely some dishes that need to be washed, and then I also have some laundry upstairs that needs to be folded as well. I really try to make a habit of making the house as clean as possible before going to bed. This isn't something that I used to do, but I realized that it really sets my morning up in a negative way if the house is just already a disaster. So if I have the time in the evening and I have a little less editing to do, I do try to do as many chores as possible and just make the house really tidy, which then goes over into the morning and I have a nice, relaxing, and productive morning routine. Since I'm already in the kitchen and now that it's nice and clean, I'm gonna get my lunch ready for tomorrow. I usually like to prep 2 lunches at a time. I do salads for my lunches and then a side of protein. Like I said, I'm gonna do the rotisserie chicken as the protein for my lunches for the next 2 days. But I'm not gonna prep 2 salads right now because I just washed the container that I wanna put the second salad in, so I'll just let it dry. I also don't prep more than 2 salads at a time because I don't want the lettuce to get all wilted. And the reason that I stick to the formula of doing a salad and a side of protein for all of my lunches for work is because I found that if I eat dense, heavy carbs in the middle of the afternoon, I have such a crash at like 2 p.m. I just get so tired and it really weighs me down. So if I skip the heavy carbs during just lunchtime, I have so much more energy throughout the afternoon. And I like to save my carbs for dinner time, like how tonight I made a pizza and I have zero guilt over it. I feel so good about that. Salad for tomorrow and chicken for the next 2 days are done. And I feel so good that I have that finished because now I don't need to hectically put it together last minute in the morning. Just finished opening up all those packages that you saw me bring in the beginning of the video. Honestly, the rest of them were not exciting except for this one. I am now fully stocked up on Poppy sodas. I got these on Amazon Prime Day for 30% off. What a deal. Now I really want to have one. I think I'll do the raspberry rosé flavor. the end of the night and I am officially exhausted. I feel very good about everything that I got done tonight and I feel very prepared for tomorrow morning, but I am very tired and ready for bed. It's about 8:45 right now. I usually go to bed between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, so this is perfect. So with that, I'm gonna end this video off here. I hope that you guys enjoyed coming along my night routine and how I prep for the next work day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.